Testing, testing. Wow, so glad I checked the mic. Oh gosh, I've forgotten all the stuff I need to be doing here. Wow, sat next to a fellow Paolo. That's unusual. Oh, let's get some alpha waves on. Okay, this looks like something we can defend. Oh, we hit a 2. That's genuinely interesting. Yeah, I think we happily stick around with the 2. Ah. Now that is about the worst card that could have landed. That's some quick checking, wasn't it? Oh, we get looked up by a set of jacks. Wow. Oh my goodness. What a bizarre river card to cost us 1,000 chips at the end there. Otherwise we were taking that pot. More than 1,000 chips, really. Oh gosh, 3,500. Okay, well, early night for me if this goes south. If it goes south extremely fast, I could either buy back in with another ticket, save me having to do this again in a couple of weeks, or I could have an early night, or I could play a Blood Bowl game. So options, depending just how badly this goes. But we'll try and take 8,500 stack seriously. Hit a set of jacks. Outrageous. Pair of jacks was exactly the kind of hand we wanted him to have. A pocket pair that was beaten by the ace of the flush that wouldn't call our raise on the river, but that was beating our 2s. That was exactly the kind of hand we were trying to get to fold. But they hit their set on the river. A weird under the gun limp will get a limp from us. Okay. We have a runner flush draw, a runner straight draw, and top pair with a terrible kicker. If someone has like ace 10, we're not drawing well at all. So let's just see what comes next. Okay, so now we've got the 2 for the straight as well. I do feel like we've got an outkicked ace here. Okay, well, we've just drawn with ace 9, ace 8, ace 7, and ace 6. So that's kind of good. I guess we could call. Wow. Wow, okay. Weird under the gun limp into bluffed all the way down. Okay. I'd have been close to folding that on the river as well, if the board hadn't just paired, and if it wasn't a 2 or a 4. Wow. Okay, well there we go. That's why you take your 8,500 stack seriously, because you can feel bad to lose a few chips at the start, but we've gone from down to up. To have a very quick look at the lobby. We're going to try not look at the lobby too much. Late registration ends in 50 minutes. So at least for 50 minutes, we don't want to be looking at the lobby too much. But so the first hour, really, until the next break. But to give you a quick idea of the kind of prizes we might be playing for, it'll change a lot in the next hour. First to second is a gold pass. This is out of a huge amount of players, I think. Out of 400 odd players, first and second gets you a $10,000 ticket. Third and fourth gets you a $2,500 ticket, I think it is. And 5th to 39th gets you a $200 ticket. So that's right now. That's what we're looking at. That will change a little bit. But yeah, that's just a vague idea of what we're trying to do here this evening. $10,000 ticket would be a little bit outrageous, wouldn't it? I'd be much happier with $10,000 than a $10,000 ticket, I can tell you now. Of course, it does mean you can walk away easily enough with $20,000, but also a very, very high chance of walking away with nothing. Okay, yeah, you know what? This is quite a loose under the gun raise, I guess. I wouldn't raise ace 9 suited under the gun. I wouldn't raise ace 10 offsuit. Oh, baby! Could have a straight draw with 2 picture cards. We don't want to make that too cheap. We were really hoping they had ace, king, ace, queen, ace, jack, but no. No, they didn't. They could have had a flush draw as well. Not super likely, but possible. So we didn't want to make that too cheap. We wanted to act like we were c-betting and trying to get them to fold. But unfortunately it worked. Oh, seeing a flop with this is very nice. Lots of ways this could hit. Not particularly. If we got a free another card, we could hit the 6 or 2 of clubs to suddenly have a really, really good draw on the river. But as of right now, that's nothing. That's not a good card because it's pretty likely Pure Blood might have hit that. And we're now just looking for a 2. That's not a 2, and it's a heart, and another picture card. I'm not even going to bluff this one. I've already tried to bluff down a hand, and that was seen, so we are just giving this up. And the guy with the jack wins. Jack's on the river, man. Every time. There was another 4-3. Okay, we were never going to make too much in that one unless we hit our flush. No, there was a bigger flush than us, and another 4-3. We were destined to make absolutely nothing with that hand that I said was nice to be able to see the flop with. I'm kind of done with online Blood Bowl. Like, online Blood Bowl. I'm not done with online Blood Bowl at all. What a dramatic statement to make in front of generally Blood Bowl fans. That would be huge. I meant to say I'm kind of done with online poker. Like, I don't have a massive passion to be doing this online, but for some reason this is making me want to play live a little bit more. Yeah. I do feel like I've got it in me to go and play. I've been meaning to play a live tournament for at least a year now, I'd say. Yeah, about a year now I've been really determined to go and play a live tournament, and I've not got around to it. Brave value bet with pocket tens. The strange loose player called it with a 9. No, okay. Well, that was all fairly sensible at least. Can give credit where credit's due on that one. I really like Galtrau's limps. I was going to call then. Yeah, the limps are. It's. I always think it's more fun to play against limps. Oh my goodness, give me back my cards. So we've got an 8 for a straight and a diamond for a flush. Wow. And a queen for a straight. We've got a double belly buster. Oh man. What an absolute monster we picked up on this flop. Sheesh. I think we'd have been all in with Galtrau then. We'd have only been slightly better than 50-50 if you had a king. Those are the edges that you want, though. You know, 5 or 10%. Oh yeah, great. Let's bang some chips in on this. Gosh, it's quite a fast tournament for the price. Wow, we've landed top pair as well. $10.8, is it really in his range here? Which is why I've put in a bigger bet. Oh my goodness, we've hit another 10. We're obviously calling here. If he checks, we're value betting. Cool. Okay. Well, credit to him for not trying to bluff the river. Nice little pot. Nice little pot. And I think that's a fairly easy fold for us. I do quite like poker. I do quite like poker. I'm enjoying this. Now that I'm playing it, I'm enjoying this more than I expected. Galtrau, who's so often limped, comes in with a really big raise this time. Does not take it there and then. Does take it with a relatively small continuation bet. Ooh, 3-bet. We've not had that a lot so far. Okay, fairly serious hand, although min raise under the gun is a little scary. From a fairly aggressive player, though. I'm tempted to 3-bet this, honestly. Oh, our fellow Paolo is disconnected. I think 3-betting or nice. The initial razor folds. That's excellent news. And we hit the ace. Amazing. And we take it down. Maybe I should even check that behind. Yeah, very strong chance I should have checked that behind, you know. We know Galtrao likes a bluff. Jack's looking very good against nines. It is. Paolo in a bunch of trouble. Oh, okay. Problem is now we've got Paolo behind us who might be a bit twitchy. And I think we can turn down limping this. I'm just going to limp it because I'm worried about what Paolo's going to do. And Galtrao in the big blind. I'd rather they take the lead. Okay, yeah, let's see if we can hit this. No. The first one being a club. The ace of clubs on the first card was very interesting in case another club came. But it didn't, and we're done. Yeah, we were. Oh dear, that's very unlucky for ace jack. We were right in that, weren't we, if we hit the king or the queen, obviously without the ace. We know we're in trouble if the ace comes. But yeah, we were very, very live going into the flop. Okay, okay, 7-6 suited is a nice hand to defend this with versus a min raise. If there's a 3-bet, we're definitely out because it's not just more expensive. The initial raiser could go all in. Yeah, if no one else raises this, and the more calls, the better. We've got good value here. Hey, we're back, Shaker. Ah, no, re-raise. Avery, a poker stream. I am sorry. Oh, I should say it in the title. Do I normally say it in the title? Oh, no, we flopped the flush. Son of a gun. Oh, no, I think it says it on screen somewhere, doesn't it? But yeah, sorry about this. 7-minute delay. So I'm now responding to you putting something in chat. But thank you very much for being here. Yeah, I used to do a lot of poker at various times. You watched the Goblin Halfling game, Shaker. Yeah, poor Martin Septim just could not roll any dice, could he? Almost all game, really. In the first half, he couldn't pick up the ball. In the second half, he couldn't dodge, and it just gave us the game, really. We couldn't particularly well attrition halflings, which was hurting us a little bit. But then when your opponent can't dodge and can't pick up the ball, it thankfully, at that point, it doesn't matter. And yeah, funnily enough, if we get through our big game tomorrow morning, the major quarterfinal, then Martin Septim is exactly who our opponent is in the semi-finals. More poker streams. You're a fan even though you don't know how to play. Yeah, it's fun to watch on TV and stuff, isn't it? Or who watches TV these days? The internet. But no, I know I don't fancy going back to. Is that another flush draw with it? No, we had the 4 diamonds. My bad. I like about a year and a half ago, I was doing poker streaming, which I did enjoy for a while, but eventually I had enough. I definitely enjoy the Blood Bowl more. I wanna stick with the Blood Bowl, I think. Even though the poker has the potential to be a lot more profitable, it's not about that. It could be at some point, like, you gotta support your family and all that jazz, but I do work, Mrs. Reckless works, so for now I'm gonna prioritize what I enjoy. Especially with Eurobowl with Team Wales for the first time ever this year. I finally said yes. I wanna do the best I can. A run of dry hands now, which is fine. Even when off suit. Let me see if I can quickly catch what that's in regards to. Sorry. No, I've missed it. Sorry. Sorry, Shaker. Because of the 7-minute delay, you have to give me slightly more detail in some of the comments, because I just don't have the memory to know exactly what that's about. So these are just chips. This isn't money. The money is, yeah, where the money comes in is that we buy into tournaments with real money, and the prizes we win at the end is real money. But the actual chips that we play with is just, yeah, as Thulian says, fantasy. Oh no, that's what you said. the chips themselves, yeah, aren't particularly worth anything. We're just trying to survive, and eventually we'll lose the ball. But if we lose the ball late enough, we could make a lot of money, right? We could come second with 0 chips and make $10,000 tonight. So there you go. Chips are worth nothing. You just need one. Yeah, the prizes tonight, out of like 400 odd players to start, the top 2 make a $10,000 ticket. The next 2 make a $2,500 ticket, and then there's something like 40 $200 tickets after that. We'll check that all after the next break. I've run out of bottles of water just now. Gonna have to have tap water, which there's absolutely nothing wrong with, but when you're used to bottled water. I treat myself to bottled water when it's all I'm drinking, which is the case at the moment. I'm allowing myself 1 decaf cup of tea a day. But other than that, I'm just drinking water. And so I at least let myself have bottled water. Just to feel a little bit more special. Oh, and all in. It could get called. That is most of Chip's crazy stack. So this really comes down to just how strong it is. No. King 9 offsuit is okay. Hey, Jay Buzzer's back. Surprise, surprise, whilst I'm playing poker. Oh, I miss our little Sunday evenings, Jay Bazza. Suddenly I'm going to fold this one. 50 months! Oh, happy half century. Thank you so much, Jay Bazza. Amazing. How is life with you? How's the martial arts? Rick from the past, yes. Yeah, Shaker, maybe I'm not as reckless. Maybe I'm not as reckless at poker as I am Blood Bowl. There are times when I'll play more crazily when I feel that it's appropriate. They do tend to be, this is a satellite tournament, which makes you play a lot tighter. They do tend to be more the bounty tournaments where you're trying to actively knock people out to make real money. But the blinds will get bigger later and we'll have to go crazy anyway at some point, right? Folding a flush, I know. What did I do? What did I do? Nice to know that I'm chatting well enough that it wasn't even obvious I was on delay. Until I said I was on delay. Gave it away. Should have seen how long I could have kept it going. Yeah, it's quite complicated, Shaker. I've read like, I don't know, 24 poker books over the years that are pretty thick, and so I can't brilliantly like expel them all verbally now into stream. I would love to, but yeah, it's not always the case that you want to see the flop with suited cards. Unfortunately, it would be fun. I do like to, but the price has got to be right. And the position's got to be right as well. Where you are in relation to these two automatic bets of the button is very important. If you're much further around, like near here, then sadly you can't do it. Yeah, that was funny, Zach. My big win. I made like, to put it in Shaker's money, I made like 7,500 euros or something and immediately spent every penny on my roof. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably true, Shaker. That is probably true. Yeah. I guess that's what I like about Blood Bowl. That no matter how much I work on improving myself, I still enjoy Blood Bowl. Whereas the better I get at poker, the more tedious I find it, really. I think you're absolutely right. I host like a poker night for very small amounts of money because I'm not trying to rinse my friends for money, believe it or not. And occasionally. And they, who never play poker, have so much more fun playing poker than I have playing poker. Oh, okay. Cool. We get to see a flop with this. I like that. Could be a straight. Could be a straight. And we've also made middle pair. This is actually really strong. So we're going to bet it. Not as happy with it now. I think we can check call. It's very open what Pure Blood could have here. Not at all sure they've got the ace. That's a very small bet. No hearts come, which is good. Ah, they had the 10 with a terrible kicker. Darn them. Top pair beats middle pair. We couldn't get the straight. We couldn't hit our kicker. We couldn't hit trips. Oh. There'll come a time where we'll come back over the top of something like this, but now is not the time. It's too early. Yeah, Regnan, it does cross my mind occasionally, but I mean, in many ways, it makes some sense. I get it, but I just don't enjoy it enough. You know, my free time to do this kind of thing is limited, and yeah, and I'm enjoying sleeping properly. I got a really good sleep pattern at the moment that I don't want to mess with. That is a big thing, as Zach says. No. Zach is absolutely right. Yeah. There's a few factors. There's so much study involved if you're going to sit down and take poker seriously as well. Like there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes in poker when I'm doing poker that I just don't want to do. Tap water. I'm glad you like tap water, Shaker. It's great. Everybody should like tap water. If everybody just happily drank tap water, we'd all be a lot healthier. $20 times the price of microplastics. The price I can't justify. Generally speaking, the bottled water is still more purified than tap, I think. Yeah, not that I love microplastics, for sure. You do have a point. AI says that using a home filtration system with tap water is the best answer. That does sound like the best answer, doesn't it? It says both come with risks. Leaking chemicals in bottled water. Contaminants from aging infrastructure in tap water. The cost difference is insane. Oh, would like to defend with suited cards. Yeah, I guess, to be honest, for me, it's just that I prefer the taste of bottled. I guess that really is it. Does spring water maybe have more minerals in it? I don't know. Yeah, we can definitely defend this for that price. Don't really hit it, unfortunately. We got runner, flush draw, runner, straight draw. We'd love a free card. There's a few free cards, like... Oh, okay, we got a free card. And we totally missed, but... kind of interested by the fact that they checked this. Yeah, we take it down. Oh, baby. Bluff City. Bluff City. Let's go. Wow, okay. We're going for this. We got an open-ended straight draw. We put them all in, and they fold. Let's go. Let's go. I feel like they were trying to bully us from the start there. So yeah, taste-wise, I'm reading an article now that says natural spring water can have a mineral taste that some people find appealing, and that tap water can have a chlorine aftertaste and hints of impurities like nitrates and lead or microplastics. Even tap water still has microplastics. But yeah, in the UK, they reckon that tap water is a little bit safer as long as you maintain your pipes. Which actually, I don't know when the water pipes got last updated in this house. Go on, let's give this a cheeky go. Yeah, they do say, yeah, if you filter your tap water, it'll taste a lot better. Nice. Okay, took the blinds with a pretty rubbish hand, and we increase our raise stat a little bit, which would be good when we hit a monster. Does seem like a water filter on your tap is the magical answer, doesn't it? But I'm probably not doing that anytime soon. Oh, double all in. Wow, if this gets called by the person with the Jamaican flag, we could lose 2 players on this table. Nope, they fold. Ace-6, struggling though, really struggling. It's almost dead. It's dead. When you've got an ace and it's bad to hit your ace, you know you're in trouble. They needed 7-9, I think. Chip's crazy, really struggling now. Loose, aggressive player at the top is gone. I think they probably got knocked out earlier. Oh, an all-in from Chip's crazy. But they just take the blinds, and that actually significantly improves their chip stack. They've got less than 3 times the blinds and the antes. Yeah, Zach. Oh, man. That's been me for a year. Going back to my feel better drinks of tea. But yeah, like, now it's oh, we're going to defend this, by the way. Let's see what we get. Nothing. Okay. Now that it's Lent, I'm finally being really pretty good and just having 1 decaf tea a day and the rest water. But yeah, I miss it. I miss it so much. But I just find the milk addictive. Like, I really like the milk, and it's got a little bit of carbs in it, and I'm so low carb that... yeah, I just end up really addicted to the tiny bit of milk in tea. It's crazy. Oh, we can maybe top this up to a limp. Yeah, let's go. Here we go, Shaker. We're playing more hands now. Never mind. Ace 6 suited. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, straight draw. Not that they need it. Yeah, King Jack. Just throwing their chips away on King Jack offsuit. Wow. Oh, and that's the break. Okay, sorry, I'll have to catch up with chat in a minute. I'm going to grab some water and probably help Mrs. Rettles a little bit with the shopping. BRB, woo! Bags are good. Do you want what do you mean bags to return? Sorry, do you want the last one? That's good timing. Sorry, in a minute I just need to juggle some money around my account so that I can pay Mrs. Rettles half the food shop. Let's have a quick look at the tournament lobby. Oh, King Queen to defend. That's good. Oh, late registration ends in 2 minutes. Okay, so we should wait 2 minutes. So that means that in 2 minutes' time, there's currently 346 players left in the tournament. But in 2 minutes' time, no new players can enter, and it'll just go down. It's generally ticking down anyway. There's no one really wanting to join at this late point. Right, we have a legitimate hand to raise here, so let's raise. Also, I want to put them off limping. Wow, we've really hit that. And we take it. Cool. Nice hand to win. Yeah, I just need to take it out the savings account, I think. Oh, no, don't log off. Log back on. Can't believe how much I've been spending. Let's have a look back at where it's gone. Oh, PayPal payment. I have no idea what that even is. Oh, that was a birthday present for someone. Pure Gym's gone out. That's shooting up in a month's time. I need to consider swapping Gym. Cakes for the kids and Mrs. Rose. No, thank you. Yeah, very expensive soft play that we took the kids to. Cinema with Zelda. It's all good stuff. It's all good stuff. Okay. Right, let's see if I can catch up on chat, sorry. Miles behind. Might defend ace-6 suited. I don't love it, but an ace to defend with if it gets around far enough is alright, isn't it? Or if it's free. That is not free. Oh wow, would have been in a surprisingly good spot, although that would have been a terrible flop for us. Let's see what we get in the small blind then. Nobody gets knocked out for now. And we have an ace. If our side goes crazy and shoves all in. What did they just do it with there? Queen, jack suited? They might have had enough now. Oh, no, we can't do it there. Right. Okay, starting with Jay Bazza. Just got back from a tourney in Germany. Oh, amazing, mate. You played the Storm. Cool. On 4 hours sleep. Not so cool. Yeah, Zach, that was incredible. I do miss occasions like that, obviously. That really is something. Ooh, a limp. Okay. Sure. We've got the button. Somehow we've entirely missed that. It looks like we've hit it, but we haven't. Purely betting position here. Right, we've hit the 7. I'm still not interested. I still just want them to fold. And they do fold. Thank goodness for that. Okay. It didn't make too much sense for them to be slow playing there, I don't think. You'd rather read music books. Nice. What kind of music books do you read, Shaker? Blood Bowl is just crazy. It is pretty crazy. If you get bored or become tedious, go to Secret League or Stunties. Yeah, there's so many options. Yeah, exactly. That's what I love about Blood Bowl. There's nearly always something I can find that I want to do. You missed the poker streams, yeah. I'm glad you still like a bit of Blood Bowl, Jay Vazza. Yeah, sorry there's not the old poker streams. You know, there was a nice little group of you guys watching. You were a wonderful part of that, but it was a small group, sadly. The nail in the coffin might just have been me having to fix my roof, honestly. I was like, oh, I finally got a bankroll to play some real poker with now, and then I had to spend it straight away. I was like, I can't start again. I just want to play Blood Bowl now. Wow, bottles from Natural Springs have loose regulations. That's not good. In Germany. Hope you weren't drinking the bottled water, Jay Bazza. Filtrating yourself is best. Yeah, yeah. Gemini told BB he has an ace 28% win rate in NAF. I can believe it. No, that's hilarious. Poor BB Nut. Slowly losing ground. Yeah, we don't need to worry about that too much. As long as we have enough to survive compared to what the blinds are, which we just about do at the moment, then we're okay. Wow, what a hand. Okay, queens are ahead. Queens take it down and knock out 3 other players. Wow. What a huge stack that is now. Gosh, you'd be just over the moon with that hand, wouldn't you? That's incredible. Six-handed, ace-10 offsuit. No. I should be raising that, but I don't. I don't fancy it. Yeah, if you can hang on with a fairly decent stack, and then you suddenly get a big hand and you double up or even triple up, then you're just in a great spot then. So yeah, that's the funny thing. You have to be okay with having a small chip stack for a while sometimes. They kind of have that, Shaker. Yeah, they do kind of have that, and it is kind of cool. Stiff drink or strip poker? Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, the UK stuff is very old, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, so yeah, you kind of got a rebirth, a refreshing 80 years ago. Yeah, that's cool. Not at the time, but now. Yeah, so Shaker, Zach's explained it as well as I can, but yeah, if there's all-ins, then yeah, the people calling the all-in can only win as many chips as they've got, so if someone goes all-in for 10,000 and you've only got 5,000, effectively the person that went all-in gets that 5,000 back, and your 5,000 goes up against their 5,000. Oh, hello. Ace is in the big blind. Let's go. That's the problem, Zach. I'm even more addicted to caffeine. Like, I absolutely adore caffeinated tea. I'm just a vicious addict, and then I don't sleep as well as I should. I've been waking up so refreshed the last 2 days. It's outrageous. I've forgotten I even could wake up that refreshed. And I've not slept anymore. Whoa! I've got position on them. I'm going to call and hope that Duds either calls or raises. Calls. Okay. I'm really slow playing this. I'm risking my entire tournament because there are straights out now and 2 flush draws. I can't wait anymore. Maybe I can. Oh no! A 7 for a straight, but it's reasonably unlikely. It's reasonably unlikely anyone has the 7, I've got to say. No flush hit, which is good. Calls me with just a 10. Let's go. I get paid. I get paid huge. I get paid huge. And they were 3-betting with like King 10 suited there. Pretty wild. Pretty wild. I think I could put this all in, to be honest. Oh, they've called me. Oh, no. Oh, flush draw. No flush. Flush! Wow. Okay. Oh my goodness. What a 2 hands in a row. 63,000. Let's go. Wow. We're 5th out of 251 players. Now we need to chill out. Now we need to chill out. But that is excellent. Woo! Okay. So we're trying to come in the top 5th. Let me double check now. Yeah, it's still the same as it ever was. It pays down to 39th, so slightly worse than the top 5th. More or less the top 6th. There you go. We're trying to roll a 6+ to get a $200 plus ticket. Probably a $200 ticket. Oh, I finally caught up with chat, and BB Jock's here. That's a nice surprise. Hey, Jock, man, you've been streaming, dude. That's so cool. Check out BB Jock for some streams, everyone. The problem is, Jock, that you tend to go live, which I'm a little surprised at, right as I'm going to bed. I would absolutely adore to watch some BB Jock streams. I should probably try and catch the VODs, honestly. Yeah, my cat, to her own detriment sometimes, is not fazed by anything. She's also half deaf, though, which probably helps. But she never was fazed. But yeah, she's 17 years old now and half deaf. The 8s got shafted, yeah. Yep, they sure did. Okay, 7-6 suited. Cool, cool. We've been very tight, so we'll give this a raise, just to mix it up. The big blind is a bit of a 3-better, unfortunately. But just calls us. Okay. Well, this is far more our range than their range. We want to do a small continuation bet and expect to win, honestly. Wow. Okay. That's definitely not how this hand is supposed to go on the flop, but sure. Queen. I kind of want to fold it, honestly, but I'm supposed to raise, so I will. It's us versus them again. We'll do the same as last time. See if they do the same. No, they check. They call, rather. Yeah, baby! Oh, we caught them on the take. We caught them on the take. Amazing. Amazing. They had ace-9. Get out of town. Get out of town. Oh, okay, we can defend this and see if we get some diamonds. This is just for Shaker. Oh, baby! A king and a 6. We've got to be slightly worried about a 9 coming, but other than that, this looks really strong. I guess a queen, jack, or 10 gives some straight options. Now there's a flush draw. I think we just go all in now, honestly. They call, they just have king jack, and we take it down. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, we're second. We're currently in line for a $10,000 ticket. No, that's not how it works. I'm sorry to say. Oh gosh. Should I play more poker just for the money? I don't like it. Why am I good at something I don't like? Because I liked it 20 years ago and I studied it. But I don't want to play it anymore. I stopped playing for like 15 years. Yeah, no, fair enough, Zach. I'm certainly not judging others. I, like, just to be slightly melodramatic about it, I think I, like, hyper-respond to caffeine. Like, I get such a buzz off it, and then I crash so bad off it, I just can't be doing it. Well, at some point I'll relapse. I will, again in the future, but I'll try and stop it for as long as I can. Get my life... I go through waves of, like, being on keto and not caffeine and getting my life in order and getting on top of stuff. And then going crashing off the bandwagon, getting back on it. And then slowly my life falls apart again. And then I have to give it up to get my life back in order. It's funny. It's like a roller coaster. It wasn't for too many chips. You guys are talking about the hand after aces, right? Where I hit the flush. It wasn't for too much of our stack, is the thing, right? Like, they had a small enough stack that it was worth us just trying to steal the blinds. We ran into a big hand, and then we got lucky and won it. But if we'd lost, we would have still been fine. Yeah, thanks, Adu. Yeah, slow and steady, then nuke. That's it. That's it. And all in. The blinds are really getting up there now. We're getting relatively close to the top quarter. Getting some sort of ticket. Oh, Baby Jock, you wait till the missus goes to bed and stream when Rumbat isn't on. Yeah, that's fair enough. Totally fair enough. Yeah, I'd love to catch one of your streams though. A lot of stars need to line. Well, I'm just glad to see that that's happened 2 or 3 times recently. That's very cool. It's very cool. I got too much pressure in my Blood Bowl lately. I'm enjoying this run with the Skaven that shouldn't even have ever been a thing on Sprint. It was always supposed to be a long-term ladder project. Random mutation first, tank the team, then build it back up with complementary skills until it's competitive. And somehow we're, I don't even know what the record is, something like 6-2-0 and actually trying to complete a sprint run now. It could fall apart very quickly, though, and it probably will. It probably will. We've been very lucky to get as far as we have. Can they find a jack or 2 spades? No. And yes! Oh, River Jack. Even though we had a jack as well. Wow. I think. Oh, no, maybe that was them. Anyway, brutal. Absolutely brutal. Poor Joss Diago. That one's got to hurt. That one's got to hurt. Right, we want to defend this lightly. Yeah, okay. Yeah, see a flop for free. Sounds fine to me. Middle pair. Very happy with this. We got runner, runner, straight draw, runner, runner, flush draw. We can make 2 pair, 3 of a kind. Okay, so 4 is now a straight. We're happy to put in a small bet. Yeah, great. They were trying to say they had the ace, but it didn't really fly, right? Like, if they had the ace, they probably should have been raising before the flop. So I wasn't really buying that anyway. Man, look at these blinds. 2,000, 1,000. That's a lot for a lot of people now. Anyone near starting stack is getting completely swallowed up by the blinds and antes. It's almost 5,000 a round. That's half your half-assed original starting stack. Ace Queen beats 2s. Unlucky 2s. Crazy on both sides. Yeah, sometimes you got to be the right kind of crazy. The thing is that I had history with them, right? So I had more of an idea that they would play like that than the average player. When I called with Ace Queen, when I had nothing. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Sean Lock is a contender for most increase in appreciation for how good they were for a comedian, let's say. You could put any artist in there, but let's say comedian after they died. I can't think of many other comedians where they... It helps that we're in this age of social media and what have you, right? But yeah. He kind of went from being that guy that made you laugh on TV every week, and you were like, yeah, I like this guy, to being like, oh my goodness, actually, this guy was the GOAT of, like, TV comedy. TV panel comedy. And then you start hearing about the other comedians saying how good he was and helping them out and stuff. And then, you just realize, yeah, he really, really was. Really was the greatest. Seal clubbing and money is an interesting motivator. Yeah. Yeah. We could still very easily go home with nothing. We've got to be very careful. And even if we're careful, we could get very unlucky. Yeah, I know what you mean, Zach, and it's very individual to each person. So, what I could say that applies to me wouldn't necessarily apply to you. But I know that what caffeine in general does is make you dependent on it. So then, when you miss some, then you become a zombie for days. Potentially, if you keep missing it, it'll last for like at least 2 days, real bad. And then, like, another 5 days after that, pretty bad. And then finally, like, you're out the other side. But... no. But if you're someone that, like you don't always sleep great, so... you know, maybe you would be zombie-ish anyway, and maybe it helps you at the important moments to counteract your bad sleep. So, yeah. Which is never really the case with me. I only regularly sleep bad because of the kids. 2 offsuit to go with the king in the big blind as the blinds go up on us. That's a nasty combination. was hoping for kings in the big blind as the blinds went up. That would have been amazing. It's probably good that you can't drink energy drinks, yeah. My problem is that I increasingly get worse. So I go like 1 caffeinated drink a day, 2 caffeinated drinks a day, 4 caffeinated drinks a day. Suddenly I'm on like 8 cups of coffee a day, and then I start the energy drinks. So yeah. $7,000 a round now. So sorry, no. Well, yeah, 7,000 a round, but 7,000 every pot, every hand before anybody's done anything. Yeah, you thought you were having a heart attack. Gosh. That's good. Oh, pocket 3's on the button. Okay. It's good it put you off. Hey, Veli in the house. Ah, sorry, yeah. So, hopefully someone tells you... Oh, let's just shove this. So hopefully somebody tells you before you hear my answer in 7 minutes' time. But 39. So there's 2 10,000 tickets, 2 2,500 tickets, and then down to 39 for $200 tickets. And honestly, all I'm thinking about is the $200 tickets right now. If I somehow make one of those, then I will consider what I need to do to try and give myself a shot of one of the big 4. SX sadly has 3-bet a lot. But not today, not against us. We get another 7,000. That's wonderful. Wonderful stuff. Ticking up at the moment for now. At some point we'll take a dip and we'll have to eat it and work out the way forwards. But for now, the stack is ticking up. We had that huge win to get us to just over 100,000. We're up to 112. Big blind again next hand. Hopefully not some long-winded hand plays out here and the blinds go up on us again. That just seems to keep happening for some reason. Okay, it's looking relatively positive. Cool. Cool. Okay, big blind's not up on us. Excellent. Almost certainly up on our small blind. We'll take that. That's fine. Going to 2,000, 4,000. We are not defending and all in with 3-2 offsuit. Okay, blinds up. Oh, Raps having a think and goes for it. A6 suited is correct and hits it. Needs to avoid a diamond, does. And they take it down. So tiny, tiny stack now. That's probably just going to shove whatever. Doesn't even cover our small blind. We have a terrible hand. Can I just fold this anyway? Maybe I can. Maybe I can just fold this anyway. I don't really want to put 2,000 in on this. Top third of players now gets a $200 ticket. Top third -1. Oh wow, big shove over the top. I could definitely fold now. King 4 versus King Queen. And the King 4 hits! Poor King Queen. Oh, got excited when the ace dropped. We could shove this there. 2 tiny stacks, though. If it folds to us, we can definitely shove. Okay. I was pondering that first one, you know, because they've been a bit wild, Goblin Tom. I would have been wrong, though, but the Kings are a lot stronger. And 10-9 takes it. What is this? Oh, my goodness. How have they pulled this back? Wow. The blinds jump up to 3,000, 6,000 next time. It's a bigger increase than we've had so far. Gosh, this second hour has felt a lot longer than the first one for some reason. It's always been one of the most bizarre things to me whilst playing poker is that some hours just blink of an eye have gone, and then other hours you look down thinking, oh, it must be a couple of minutes or break, and it's been 20 minutes. Like, in this case, it's been nearly 40 minutes, to be fair, but still, it's yeah, it really felt like break time, and we're only 2/3 of the way. This would be a raise if it folds round, which it does. Okay. We haven't seen a 3-bet from JD yet, and he doesn't now. Excellent. We take the blinds. We're very, very happy just taking the blinds. In. SX is really having a think about it. Decides against it. JD Magic bites. Oh my goodness, 3-way. Can Ace King hold up? It certainly can, because it hits the ace. Oh no, Ace 7 is full housed. I was going to say they're the flush draw as well. But Ace 7 had already hit 2 pair. I missed that on the flop at first. And then made a full house by the river. Wow. Wow, Duds has been a crazy player, and the crazy style pays off with some luck. SX has played 7.5 million hands on PokerStars. That's incredible. I'm not even up to 500,000. No one knew, so no one told about it. Yeah, fair enough. Normally, if Jay Baz is here and active in chat, he normally has the lobby open as well, and could let someone know, but he's not said anything in a good while. Jack 9 offsuit, but we're not going to be able to defend that, sadly. Blinds up next hand. Excuse me. Queens! Now we want SX to shove. They don't. Oh, well. Oh, it's a shame. Oh my goodness. Well, believe it or not, I'm glad they folded that. Oh, now SX shoves again. I'm glad they folded that because they had so little more compared to what was already in the pot that it probably wasn't worth our queens getting broken by any two cards to get the little extra that they had. Ace 9 versus Ace 2. It's hit a straight versus King Jack. Okay. Yeah, physics, yeah. That is definitely part of it. Yes. There is a lot less dynamism at the top level of play. You just fold. The better you get, the more you fold to start with. And there's just so much like pre-flop, bet, re-raise, fold. Bet, re-raise, fold. Like... Yeah, that is very tedious, yeah. Okay, Caddywampus joins us to our left with the bigger stack, which is really bad news, by the way. But luckily for us, doesn't, like, instantly shove all in and force us to make some horrible decision. Now, Dudzu's pretty crazy. I was going to say, could definitely call us. I was going to check this behind, and I might regret not doing so, but last time I did this, they check-raised me big, so that's why I went for that, but no, okay. I guess I should have checked behind. Still, happy to win a decent pot there, and get closer to Caddywampus. The closer we can get to Caddywampus' stack, the less likely they are to try and bully us, right? It would be insane for them to, like, shovel in on us when we could call and completely cripple them, when they're in such a strong position to get a ticket now. Top half of the remaining players gets a $200 ticket. Our primary aim for now is to survive into that top half. Okay, this is interesting. If SX shoves, they've been shoving very wide. We could probably call SX here. No. Okay. Maybe we shove over... Anybody raising? The thing is, they've raised so much. I'm suddenly like, can they fold to an all-in? Duds is crazy, though. It might be destiny that we have to go against Duds, because Duds is crazy. I was starting to think I was going to fold this, but because it's Duds, we're going all in. Okay. They haven't hit yet. They don't hit! We get Duds' chips. Thank goodness. Oh, heart and mouth stuff. Oh, Duds, you crazy egg. Alright, we're back to first. I say back to first. Have we ever been first? At the start of the tournament, we were joint first with 500 other people. I think Caddy Wumpus should probably call this. And they do. Unfortunately, they're dominated. No Jack yet. No running hearts. No Jack. Okay. Somehow, Nina just goes on and on and on in this tournament after being completely crippled at one point. SX with another shove. We just never get it when SX goes crazy. They literally shoved either side of our queens earlier. 5 minutes till break. Wow, just jumped from first to third. That goes to show the chips getting thrown around now. Nina finally gone. JD Magic's managed a real comeback here. Credit to them. I was going to play this, but there's an all-in. Go on. This is effectively a raise. I can't remember the last time I called as a raise before. Blinds go up. They haven't hit yet. No diamond would be nice. Straight for us, is it? Yeah. Cool. Wasn't expecting the 6. That threw me off. A few more chips. Oh, we changed table. Huge. Okay. Okay. We've still got SX. They broke up our table by the look of it. Well, there goes all my information on everyone. We are just about the biggest stack, and we are to the left of Coningus, which is good, because they're huge stacked. Although Casino Freak to our left could hurt us real bad if we're not careful. Break in 3 minutes. Nope, no. Always excited to see the king, always disappointed to see the 2. Virtually no info on them. Getting really surprisingly good odds to call this with a king. Not going to. Should probably be running the timer down now, honestly, but hopefully we don't really need to. Problem is that fold makes me look weak as well. We got 14 players left to lose to get down to a $200 ticket. SX is going to have to go crazy after this hand if they don't shove now. Kind of makes sense to shove now, yeah. I'm really surprised by Casino Freak's limp. Yeah, it's such a weak limp. Limp fold there is horrible. Alright. Alright, I'm going to try and bully a bit because people should want to try and survive the last 12 spots now. SX could be a risk. Because we know SX is a bit crazy and they're a bit desperate, but they just won some chips and then maybe finally think that they can make it, whereas the 2 big stacks really want to fold as much as they can. So great, we steal the blinds to go on break. BRB, go us. We're back to first. Wow, that's a surprise. I don't know how that's just happened. It's tight at the top. Yeah, first a noob, yeah. Weird. Crazy shove from Duds, yeah. I was second, okay. Well, it ticked down very quickly. Sometimes you have to hear a call, you do. It's true, noob, you do. The thing is, Zach, there's such a big jump from a 200 ticket to even the silver ones, 2,500, that we do need to keep in the back of our mind that we want to be competitive for the top 4. But yes, we absolutely want to survive 12 more spots before then switching modes to be competitive for the top 4. Absolutely. Okay, see you soon, everyone. Woo! I'm getting to the point where I wouldn't mind going to bed soon. If we wanted to sneak into the top 39 and then crash out, that'd be fine. By far the worst thing is to come 5th, right? To get a $200 ticket for 5th and probably be playing another 2 hours. That would suck. Saying that, sorry. Worse, I guess worse is, well, is 40th worse? Like it's a it's a $2,300 jump from 5th to 4th. Uh, 40 is the bubble, a noob. 39 is the payout. 8B ace queen, so we don't lose anyone, sadly. Wow. We're obviously calling shots from SX, Corleone, and Dark Rem here. So far, so good. Yep, that's brilliant. Ten players to go. JD Magic from earlier still in the tournament, but basically has one big blind. Sometimes it can really linger on to beat the bubble, but I think the blinds are so big that can't be the case here. SX with their patent shove. Oh, all in from Dark Rem, yeah. They got to try, I think. I don't think they survive 10 players without winning some blinds. And good on them. The big stack doesn't call despite how little more it is. Wow, ace 10. If Corleone goes, this is a big thinker to call. Even SX, who's wild. Okay, SX folds. Corleone folds. Okay. You know what? I am super happy with that fold round. I'm going to shove this if this folds to us, which is a bit wild. But I don't think we can call this shove. SX is crazy enough to call this with a bit of a hand. No. Wow! Imagine if we'd woken up with aces. Or even kings. Oh gosh. I dread to think how far down I'd go calling, actually, considering the money that's involved in coming top 4. And we'd still have like 80,000 to try and scrape into the top 39. Oh, yeah. I'd be calling this quite wide. Oh, we've gone. All right. 6 players left to go. I'm going to start trying to bully the remaining players. SX and Corleone only have double or less than double what I've put in. So we'll have to call them if they shove. Nice. Bullying is working. Blinds go up. 4s. I'm just going to shove 4s. Probably try and fold a couple of hands now. I don't want to bully literally every single hand. Corleone goes with us. Okay. Don't have a bigger pocket pair. Good. They don't. They've hit a massive draw, though. They've missed the turn. They've missed the river. They needed any heart, any 9, any ace, any 10. And we've knocked them out, and we've taken the chips. And you know what? Now we've done that, we're going to do this. People have just seen what we threw it in with. Worst case, we should have 3 outs here. PQ throwing trash on us because they don't like that we're bullying. But actually, this is exactly what we should be doing as the big stack right now. They probably know it. It makes it more likely we'll get a fold round here, but not guaranteed. Ooh, a fairly big stack joins in. Almost twice that of anybody else at the table. 4 players to go. Flat calls, okay. Right, time to hit 2 pair. Or a straight draw, 4-5. Ooh, 4 would be a straight. Oh, yeah, fair play. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, look at that river. Yeah, that was a bad race from me. Bad race from me. Well played to them. I proved them right. I was trash. I wasn't trash before, but I was trash in that hand. That was the first real mistake I've made. Obviously, I was unlucky they hit the 10 on the river, but the thing is, I think they were calling anyway. I think they were calling anyway. Let's give them credit for that. Unless, like, a big ace or king comes on the river, in which case, maybe not. No. Okay. We've been caught bullying enough now. This is exactly the same situation as last time. Top pair pairs. I don't think we can bully SX at this point. Well, I don't know. 2 players to go. Anyway, there's a raise. We're not interested in bullying them. Guess I could shove this. It's a little risky. It's a little risky. Because we will be real crippled by Babessus if they call us here. But they fold. Thank goodness. Okay, wonderful. There's 30. The thing is, there's 35,000 in every part at the moment, and we're 2 places off. I should probably shove this again now, but there's a limit, right? There's a limit. An SX might need to go. Oh, SX looking at who's left. SX should probably try and hang on. I actually think I should shove that. But no. Okay, blinds go up. We folded a hand, blinds go up, and we get a big hand. So we will shove this. This could outdraw anything that calls us. There's 2 tiny stacks on a different table, you see. 3. There's 3 stacks smaller than even SX on another table. So even Dark Rem should fold this. So we've managed to bully our way back to where we were before we made that mistake. This is a very good hand for outdrawing if we get caught. Worst case scenario, the biggest stack at the table now takes us down to 100,000, which is fine. Which is absolutely fine. Wow. I wish I had this to shove. I can't believe it's not hand for hand yet. It's literally waited until the bubble. If one more player goes out, it will go to hand to hand. They show on us. Nice. Oh, I'm so tempted to call. I can't. Yeah, Yorkshire Kiwi, this is a satellite for... Yeah, this is a satellite, so it's just tickets, yeah. $200 tickets from 5th to 39th. 2,500 for 3rd and 2nd, and 10,000 for 1st and 2nd, I think. I haven't even double-checked that, but last time I checked what Gold Pass and Silver Pass and Bronze Pass meant, like a year ago, that's what it meant. Seems about right. Looking at the prize pool total, it seems about right. I like that PQ likes to play a hand occasionally. I don't know how we haven't lost a player. Fours, yeah, fours, baby. Oh, Novi, you're about to see my first mistake of the night. All right, we get the nut straight on a 4. Not the absolute nuts if it's the 4 of spades, but I don't think we sit here overly worrying about the 4 of spades. Huh. Okay, our bluff works this time. Our bluff actually works. Poor SX is all in. It did look like they might have made 39 without this happening. That has not been the case. Wow. Kings, yeah, very good. Very good. And SX might be the bubble here. I'm very sorry to say to them that they are, I think. Actually, they managed to survive into hand-to-hand. So if Kenny goes out this hand, or if Callie goes out this hand, and then they would get a ticket. Oh my goodness, Callie's got out. Oh, but it's saying Callie 39 and SX 40. I think that's wrong. I feel like that's wrong. I think once the hand finishes, it'll flip that. Because it can't be based on time on hand-to-hand. It's got to be based on chip stack, and Callie had less. Yeah, it has flipped it. Amazingly, SX just made it. Gosh, these blinds are bananas. 65 a hand. Even we're pretty desperate at this point. We're going to lose a flood of players now, down to about 20. And then it'll start to stabilize a bit again. Oh my goodness, A7 would have been actually okay there. In every sense. Ace King looking pretty good against 5-4. The 4, too little, too late. Ace Queen! Ace Queen! Yeah, that's a monster at this point. 6-handed, giant blinds. Ace Queen is an absolute monster. We'll go in with Babessus. Like, that's how big it is. If we're going out now, so be it. We'll go to bed. We're calling against the guy that called us trash. He's got jacks. He's got jacks and we're against Ace King. We've got the ace of clubs. We hit the club. Oh my goodness, we hit the club. Well, we needed an ace or a queen to at least beat them and make some chips. But instead, we hit all the clubs. Wow. It's such a long way to the top 4. Even to the final table, it's a long way. This doesn't mean too much yet, I'm sorry to say. This is not going to be a big chip stack come the final table. We have so much more work to do. As lucky as that was. We were very, very unlucky to come up against 2 such strong hands at such a point in the tournament. Like, the ace-queen should have been way stronger than it was there. Way stronger. We can't bully anymore because no one cares about staying in at this point. It's such a long way to the top 4 that people with short stacks are just going to shove it in incredibly wide now that they've made the top 39. King Jack versus Ace 10. Ace 10 hits the 10, which doesn't mean too much. It's more important that King Jack has missed and Ace 10 takes it, so they're not out. Oh, that's a big shove. Probably just gets fold from the blinds, you'd think. Dunno. Everyone's just got like an M of 2, so... Guess NY's got an M of 3. Kaningas is back. Bit short stack now, but still in. From our long-term table earlier. 7-9 hits the 7, but then a spade gives it back to the big stack. And that's good news for us because we want players out. We do want players out. You see how big our ace queen was? Every other hand, other than the one that we shoved ace queen in, ace queen would have been dominating everything, and yet we shove it in against Jackson ace king. Ooh, flush draw and straight draw. Oh my goodness, they missed both. And they're out as well. Okay, another one gone. Ace 3, but there's no real short stacks anymore. Maybe Kaningas, actually. Maybe Kaningas we could, maybe... Okay. Yeah, it's probably a bit big. We'll have a look. We'll have a think. I don't know. We're going to have to make some chips to come top 4. They've been aggressive. The problem with this is that when we're right, we're only slightly ahead, and when we're wrong, we're quite a long way behind. But there is a healthy 100,000 on top of how much we're calling for in the pot right now. We can afford it. I think it is right to call. Okay, we are slightly ahead, but they hit the king. You know what? Sometimes you just got to be glad you made the right decision. So, we made the right decision. We got outdrawn. I keep going to shove here, and it's not coming up, which is fine. It's making us a bit tighter for all the new the new players. We knocked out the ones that thought we were really loose crazy. No. Too late now. Bubessus is too big, and this hand is too bad. And there's a raise anyway. Credit to the players getting aggressive here. That's what they should be doing. But that's also why sometimes we've got to make some brave calls. We're 5th out of 19. I said it would calm down a little bit at top 20. That kind of is what's happening. The stacks are all over 100 now, except for Canningus, who's really taking their time, actually. They've got 2 hands to pick from. They've got to go for it soon. Man, it'd be monstrous if this was a call. Ted or Hantan. I can't even remember what I said, Corley, but you're probably right. Good to see you. I prefer hand-to-hand too. And you do have poker hands, but yeah, you don't really say hand-to-hand in terms of poker hands. So I doubt that's what I was saying. Oh, 6-4, but the aces hit. Yeah, not good enough. So Canningus doubles up. Well played, Canningus. Oh, we've been moved. Okay. To all new coaches, I think. I don't recognize any of these. Except for the guy of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Big fan of his. Clearly the real actor, using his picture on his account. Some very big stacks here. Look at this. We're just like... Are we like the shortest stack at this table? Oh my goodness, we're actually the shortest stack at this table. That is wild. That is wild. We are exactly halfway in the tournament. Alright, we're probably not defending this one, sadly. Yeah, cheers, Avery. Very glad to make the $200 ticket. Better than a Rogue Elite touchdown. That is the beauty of poker, I guess. Those times that it is better than a Rogue Elite touchdown. Right, we've got to consider ourselves short stacked now. 9's somehow staying ahead, and they do, and we lose a player. Wow. And we have our first absolute monster stack. This is what we were trying to work to before when we lost with our ace-3, and ever since then we've just been folding and being bled down. Blinds have just gone up again. We're 9th out of 13 now. We've really got to play some poker. It's crazy how quick this has turned, isn't it? Like, our stack hasn't even gone down that much, but we are short stacked. Okay, we can shove this if it folds round, although I just feel everyone's so motivated to raise at the moment that I doubt it folds around to us, but we very, very happily shove if this folds around to us. I don't think we can stand up to someone, though, raising, unfortunately. Even though we need to pick our moment soon. We've got an M of 3. It does fold around. Lovely. Well, if this is bedtime, I am absolutely fine with that. It's been a great tournament. No, that's a big help. That's a big, big help. I will not try it again with that hand. Oh, is this the end of jab? Probably not. No king in sight. No. No, jab doubles up and gets a good-sized chip stack for it. Congratulations to them. I was just trying to work out whether I should be shoving that. I suspect slightly not, but really close, and it gets taken away from us anyway. Yeah, cheers, Zach. 17 people out in 4 hands. Yeah, it's bonkers, isn't it? Absolutely bonkers. 7s versus Ace King. Look at that. The 7 is hit, but there's the heart, and it doesn't double. Wow, we so nearly lost the Ace King. Poor Jabraka. That is a brutal way to lose most of your chips. They were so big stacked a second ago. Now they're exactly back to where they were before that. Before they got big stacked. We will not bluff shove 7-2 offsuit. Like, one double up and we're back in this, right, is the nice thing, but we are sweating at the moment with this stack. Ooh, yeah, okay, so we could lose Jabraka. Jabrakada, sorry. It's a close one, and there's the queen. Probably not. Club would do it. Oh, a 4! A 4! That's outrageous. Poor Jabrakada. I can't even say their name anymore. Ah, this is a close decision. M of 4. Ace under the river. M of 4. No. No. Not yet. Top third of the remaining players. We're actually 5th. How on earth are we 5th? Top third of remaining players. We're not about to be in a minute, by the way. We're about to plummet down that. Top third of remaining players. I'll try and say it again. Top third of remaining players make a very valuable ticket. And we might be about to lose King 10. Out of nowhere, they just throw their chips away. Because they were very big stacked. That's pretty wild. And you see how strong Ace Queen was earlier. Ace 10 dominating as it calls a big shove there. Crazy stuff. SV has got to be feeling very, very good about their chances to take down this tournament now. I would call pretty wide there, but I can't call that. I might be able to shove this. This is how desperate we are now. No, blinds are up in a second. So, no, I'll leave this alone. Alright, time to get shoving. Yep, that'll do me. Problem is SV might keep bullying, but at least we get to see what they've done before us. Oh, darn it. Cunnings must know something the rest of us don't. Yeah. This is wild, but we're shoving this. Because soon, we're not going to have the strength to get people to fold anymore. So whilst we do, we've got to take advantage of it. We've waited so long. We've folded so much. If we get caught, no worries. We've got to make people sweat while we can. They call with a very raggy ace and we hit 2 pair. And that's it. Wow. We hit a full house. You see, it's just about picking your best moment when you know you're going to hit a full house. Doesn't matter what 2 cards you've got. As long as it's going to be a full house. That's my advice. Oh, they might not go out, though. The 2 is hit. And they have. They have gone out. Hand to hand, for some reason. Because we're going to go to a 9-handed table after one more player goes out. Okay. Oh, somebody is out, though. So maybe we're going to a 9-handed table after they finish their hand? I don't quite understand. I know that's our player out. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. Okay, final table of 9. Everybody's aiming to be top 4. Preferably top 2, but definitely top 4. There are quite a few short stacks, but the problem is by the time we get down to 5, let's say, as the bubble for the next big jump in payout, it's going to be way, way more than we've got. Okay, the big stack's really trying to bully. One strategy then is just to try and wait as much as we can to get a good hand to just call SV. We're currently 3rd, but that's very deceptive. It's very deceptive. We have not got a brilliant stack, to say the least. King, Queen. Maybe we shove SV. Like, they're really playing wild now. This could be a mistake, but at some point we've got to stand up to them. And we're one of the few people that they wouldn't want to... Yeah, they do fold. Let's go. Okay, we're making the big plays. We're making the big plays. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Okay. I was going to say up to 3rd. That doesn't really make sense. SV trying to carry on the bullying. Gets called by nothing, but they don't have anything, and they don't hit anything. That's a shame. Would have been amazing to have had them out. Blinds up in a minute. Short stack shoves all in. Gosh, hard for Jordan to fold this in the big blind, even though it's a huge portion of their stack. Oh, okay. Queen 9. I love how wild SV is. But they don't get it. No, it's not going to do under the gun for us. SV could have knocked out a load of players. Instead, has been making the short stacks not so short. It's the opposite of what we want. All in Simulator Crisp. Yeah, it does get to that point. Jordan might have to call this. Come on, SV. Have it this time. Yes, ace-jack. That's more like it. No spade. Probably got it. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, we lose a player because of SV. That's good. We're big blind. We hit 5s. We hit 5s. SV folds. Wow, okay. Cool. Jordan joins us. We obviously call, but they can hit a queen or a jack. They haven't yet. We got a straight draw. They still haven't. They still haven't. We hit the straight. Brilliant. Okay. We lose a player. We get some chips. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. This is a terrible hand. Yeah. I really wanted to fold that automatically. I'm not sure it's the right decision, but thankfully someone shoves and I don't have to think about it anymore. We finally got a chip size that we could start thinking about trying to survive to the top 4. There's a good amount of action on the table, which is nice. The blinds are big enough that they're really hurting the shorter stacks. Like, this has got to be close to a call. I think they've got to call this car. Oh, wow, okay. Now they don't. Oh my goodness, 3 ways. Let's go big stack. Oh, it's king 5. What is that? Diamond. Oh, diamond would have been amazing. We do lose Legend, which is cool. And Babessus has kind of crippled themselves a little bit. So, yeah, there's some promise in this. Okay, good. Oh my goodness. What on earth just happened? Jack? No, Jack's full house. No, they're drawing dead. Oh, no, club. Sorry, they could have had a club. Anyway, that's really annoying. Add odds of coming top 4 if the ace-king holds up there is amazing. I don't know what just happened, honestly. I'm completely baffled. Aces versus 9s. It's happening again. It's happening again. That's even worse. That was even more likely that the aces hold up. Poor SV. Poor SV is having an absolute nightmare here. Babessus calls them. SV can't hit for toffee and 9 would be a straight. Nope. SV has gone from the big stack to the short stack. It's a weirdly small raise that I kind of want to call. I should really let the short stacks fight it out, or hope to get something. I don't even know. We're very unlucky not to be in the top 4 already, but that's poker. Call. Oh my goodness, call. Okay, ace 8, please hold up. Please hold up. Please don't double pair the board. Okay. Okay, Babessus is virtually out, and we've got slightly more chips than T. Jones. That's the situation. We need Babessus just to be officially out, and then T. Jones to go out before us. That's what we're looking for. We'd be unbelievably delighted with that. Unbelievably delighted. And still in bed at a reasonable time. Oh, the king's hit. Oh my goodness. 8 for the straight? No. No, of course not. They're still very short stacked, but still. This probably has to be a call. They do call. They've got a good hand. And they've hit the queen. They've got an open-ended straight draw. They miss. They miss. Right, forget surviving T. Jones. We've also got to survive Babessus now. SV's crazy days are sadly behind them. Blinds are going to go up on us, which sucks. SV probably should shove this, but yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. MF Starboy has been blinded down to similar to our level for what it's worth. I can't call this. Queen Jack we could shove if it folds round. Does not fold round. Oh, good. Okay. Oh my goodness. Please win SF. Ace King hasn't hit. They're against another Ace King. Okay. Okay, fine. T. Jones is in trouble. I'll have to just accept that. Please, can we get rid of T. Jones? This is getting ridiculous. SF, trying to get rid of T. Jones. We really have to wait until T. Jones is gone. Then we're going to have to be crazy. We're probably getting 5th. You know what I said about not getting 5th? Right now, we are favourites for 5th. Is this the end of T. Jones? No, because of course they've hit. Spade? No, of course not. Oh, I don't know what's going on. Maybe I was supposed to shove that. I don't know. But it looks like I'd have gone out if I did. I don't even know. I'm not getting any hands to shove anything, which kind of sucks. I could do with winning a round of blinds, that's for sure. Ooh, good call for us. If SF can hold up. No. No, they can't. I just don't understand. I just don't understand. It's one of those things, isn't it? It's one of those things. Jacks. Okay. It's our time. It really is one of those things if this knocks us out. Doesn't hit the king yet. Not yet. No. Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful. Waiting patiently, to a degree, has actually paid off. Now, the silly thing is, something like fours, I've got to fold, because I've got to try and wait out T. Jones. Got to call. Calls. Aces. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yes. Yes, we've made top four. Get in. Get the flip in. Oh my goodness. I just thought that was destined not to be the case. I can't believe we've just made the top four. Wow, I'm shaking. I am shaking like a leaf. Oh, that was a horrible 10, 20 minutes. I don't even know how long that was. Wow, we're actually playing a hand of poker. We're actually playing a hand of poker. Okay, I can't quite believe what we've just seen, but MF Starboy has gone from a huge stack to crippling themselves. I can't afford this, sadly. No, I can't afford that. So actually, they're pretty similar to us, to be honest. We can't hurt Car enough. I think the blinds have just gone up. I'll fold this one and shove the next one. Well, more likely to shove the next one. Oh, I don't know, 5-4. Okay, definitely not now. Come on, Car. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. If Car wins, if Kings hold, Kings are winning. We've done it. We've done it. We've actually done it. We've made a $10,000 ticket. I'm pretty sure. I can't believe what just happened. I don't think we're playing for anything. Why is it playing on? I've never had something like this before play on. I don't really understand. I've gone from playing for poker for the most amount of money in my life to playing for nothing in the same game. Right, just end. Just hit an ace. Or a 2. Okay, good. Good. Gold pass power path. Now let me go and see what that means. I'll try and show you with you. As best as I can to keep you up. No, I'm gonna have to open something else, sorry, and I'll have to shove you over again. Online tickets bundle. Okay. Right, sorry. Oh, you can see. Oh, it's kept up. Good. So, December 31st, I can get an online tickets bundle, a 2026 PokerStars Open passport, or a Monte Carlo seat and expenses. Wow. Wow. I'll look more into this tomorrow. It's kind of fun. Whatever it is, whatever any of those are. I thought I had to play just a $10,000 online tournament. So it's cool to see that I've got options, and bundle sounds good because here we go. Okay, let's have a little look now. Let's have a little look now. I can't quite tell what I've just opened. It's this. Okay. A bundle of tournament tickets totaling $10,300 consists of 3 $1,000 tournaments, 6 $500 tournaments, 22 $100 tournaments. I might have to pick this. 20 $55 tournaments, 20 $22 tournaments, and a $32 tournament dollars left over. Like, it just gives you 32 tournament dollars to spend how you wish. That's cool. That is way better than having to play one $10,000 tournament. I'm very happy that this is an option. What's the PokerStars Open passport? I have no idea what that is. Let's see if I can show you that. No. Sorry. One sec. Try again. This is not an online tournament. 2020 Gold Pass. Choose up to 4 PokerStars Open events. After redeeming a Gold Pass on this selection, our live events team will reach out to you to hear which events within the Gold Pass value you're looking to attend and how we can accommodate your request. I think I prefer the tickets bundle. Oh man, I've got to play way more poker now. I've got to play way more poker. Unfortunately, the Monte Carlo option is the same weekend as sorry, my brain is just turning off now. I need to go to bed. It's the same weekend as NAFC, so obviously I can't take that option. Just to put that out there. Well, thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I'll give somebody a raid. And good night. Thank you so much for your support. You guys are amazing. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Whoa! Whoa! $10,000. Whoa! To be the case. I can't believe we've just made the top 4. Wow, I'm shaking. I am shaking like a leaf. Oh, that was a horrible 10, 20 minutes. I don't even know how long that was. Wow, we're actually playing a hand of poker. We're actually playing a hand of poker. Okay. I can't quite believe